Dinner tonight is barbecue chicken and tomato cracker salad. There is definitely nothing revolutionary about barbecue chicken or a tomato salad, but this super fast go-to version is worth trying. First thing you're going to do is start off with whatever pieces of chicken it is that you like. I've chosen to do boneless, skinless chicken breasts. One, because they cook fast and easy, and two, because that's what I had. Drizzle the chicken with olive oil to give your seasoning something to stick to. The seasoning that I'm using is the McCormick's chipotle and roasted garlic. I don't know what all is in it, but it goes deliciously with almost any barbecue sauce I have ever tried it with. I add a little bit of salt and pepper to that, and then I add a little bit of lime juice. So recap: olive oil, McCormick's, salt, pepper, and lime juice. Now, once I get the chicken good and coated both sides with all of my seasonings and the lime juice, I'm going to pop that in the refrigerator, and I'm going to let that just hang out for as long as I possibly can. Now, while our chicken's hanging out in the refrigerator and marinating, it's time to get started on that tomato salad. The first component of this tomato salad is to get the dressing made. Our dressing for the tomato salad is super easy. You're going to start off with mayonnaise, some sour cream, a little bit of red pepper flake, red wine vinegar, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and a tiny bit of sugar. That's it. Give that a good mix up and set it to the side and let it hang out while you get your tomatoes cut. Now, as far as things go with me, you know how I am about mayonnaise. You use whatever mayonnaise you have, but for me, I am strictly a Duke's girl. Take your cherry tomatoes, get them cut in half. You could even do a whole tomato and cut it into bite-sized pieces. Whatever tomato you have will work for this salad. Once your tomatoes are all cut, give it a good stir and let them hang out in the dressing for a minute. Now, in the meantime, I have thrown 4 pieces of bacon into the air fryer, and that has cooked up, and I am going to chop that up because that's going to go in our salad in a little bit. Once I'm doing that, I pull the chicken out of the refrigerator after letting it marinate and let it kind of come up to room temperature for a few minutes. Then I get it on the pan and get it into a 400-degree oven and let that start doing its thing. Now, I don't know what pieces of chicken you chose to use, so depending on what you chose, your chicken could take anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes. But you're going to cook your chicken with the seasoning until it's just about finished. Then pull the chicken out of the oven and get it covered in your barbecue sauce. You can use whatever barbecue sauce you want, but I am using the Sweet Baby Ray's Sweet Vidalia Onion. It goes so well with this chipotle seasoning. I just can't help it. I love this barbecue sauce. Once your chicken is good and coated in the barbecue sauce, pop it back into the oven so it can finish cooking for the last few minutes. Meanwhile, while that chicken is cooking, we're going to do our very last minute things to our tomato salad. Add the chopped up bacon. Then you're going to grab a sleeve of saltine crackers. Yep, you heard me right, saltine crackers. And this is one of those mini sleeves, and I just crunched it right up in the sleeve so I didn't have to worry about making a mess everywhere. You just want to crunch them up enough until they're just in like bite-sized pieces. Then just add your cracker pieces straight to your bowl and start mixing. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. You are thinking there is absolutely no way this is good, but you would be wrong. This salad is so good, so easy to make, and it is awesome to go with barbecue anything. This tomato and cracker salad is an old recipe from the 30s where they learned how to make something out of nothing. I might have tweaked it just a little bit to update. Those pieces of crackers soak up that dressing and just make every bite full of flavor. At this point, your chicken should be just about done. Pull your chicken out of the oven and dinner is ready. All in all, this dinner takes very little effort and is super inexpensive. And it is absolutely packed with flavor. Y'all give me a follow and I'll keep posting these easy dinner ideas. Also, drop down in the comments and leave me the names of some of your old school recipes that have long been forgotten.